Up Close with Colin Thompson. Brought to you by SO City 24-Hour Gas Station.
And welcome back. Now joined by none other than Clyde Bass, former West Ham striker. Mr. Bass, welcome to the show.
It's a pleasure to be here with you, Colin.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure.
And before we take off, I would like to wish you a Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year to you, sir.
Thanks very much, brother.
Good stuff. So obviously there's a big buzz going around with this young kid, Ajani Burchall, and obviously you'll be made aware of his historic feat the other day. Succeeded you as Bermuda's youngest footballer to break into the English senior ranks.
As I've always said, Colin, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know a lot of this stuff because, when you set off on a dream, you just concentrate on doing that, and that's all I ever done and that's all I ever wanted to do. And I'm sure Ajani is in the same vein as me, having spoken to him. He seems to be a very level-headed guy. I saw one or two clips of him, and if what I saw in the clips, if he lives up to that, he's gonna be something special because he looks the part, and what I like about him, he's humble. And to be a pro athlete and get to the top, you must have some of that in your DNA. If you're gonna go around making a lot of noise and telling people what you can do and not show, it's going to be hard for you. But he seems to be on the right path.
You made your debut at 18.
Yeah.
Still a youngster yourself.
Yeah.
Against Arsenal, it would have been a London derby.
Well, it was a London derby.
What's it like, for a youngster to break into that level of football on that stage?
Well, what happens, you have goals and you set your standards and what you want to do. But at the end of the day, it's up to your manager. You're going to have to be performing, at the lower level so you can get elevated to the top level. And for me, I was telling Johnny's granny, I can remember as clear as day, it was on a Monday morning and we were playing Arsenal that Monday night. And the boss came in, Ron Greenwood at that time was the manager. And he came into me and he said, Clyde, go home and get some rest. You're in the squad for tonight. I thought I had died and gone to heaven.
And is it a big adjustment, obviously, coming from small Bermuda, small island?
For me...
And then going on the big stage in England and competing in that...
For me, it wasn't.
That level.
It wasn't for me because I knew what I wanted. That was the only place I could go and do it. I couldn't do it in my own country. I had to go out to another country to do it. And I give thanks to my dad because he had enough vision to say, hey, you can't do it here. You're good at it. Let's go over there and try. And I tell people all the time, they look at me like I'm crazy. I knew after 2 weeks that I had made it at West Ham.
He seems to be right on his way, this youngster.
I think so. I mean, from what I've seen, as I say, and that's just of the footage, talking to him, he seems to be very humble. He seems to be very, have good manners. You can tell his mom and dad's done a good job with him. And like I've said, I know his family now. So his granddaddy, when he was living, was a good friend. His grandmother, she's good friends with my sister and myself. So, I'm going to really make sure, that he does what he's got to be doing,
Mr. Bass, we appreciate you.
Hey,
as always, and wish you all the best in your endeavors.
Hey, to both of you.
And definitely we wish younger Johnny.
Well, as I say, for the both of you, I wish you all the best on your new endeavor. And I hope that everything works out for you and both of you get what you want for the new year.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and you deserve it because you put the time in.
With that, we'll be right back right after this message.
Up Close with Colin Thompson. Brought to you by SO City 24-Hour Gas Station. Buy fuel, auto supplies, snacks and food. Visit us at SO 24-Hour Gas Station, located in the heart of the city.